Hey everyone, Brian here. I am in front of Trump's International Golf Club. This is where an assassin tried to kill him just a couple of days ago. The police have just opened up the road and allowed traffic to go by, so I'm going to show you the front of the golf club, and then I'm going to go over to where the assassin was lying in wait for President Trump. Join me. This is the front entrance of the club. Beautiful sign. They're doing some landscaping here. That's the front entrance. Of course, gold leaves and President Trump's seal is right there. And the golf course is behind all of those trees. This is the intersection of Congress Avenue and Summit Boulevard. Summit Boulevard is the street that Trump's golf course is on. And just to give you an idea, there's a 7-Eleven over there. And then right here is Trump International Golf Course. You can see these hedges that go around the entire golf course, and then these beautiful palm trees. Most people drive through here and have no idea there's a golf course. And the Trump Resort goes down here as far as the eye can see around the bend. And now I'm going to go over to where the assassin was lying in wait, and I'll show that to you when I get over there and show you how I was able to figure out exactly where he was. It's insane how busy it is around here. This is a very high traffic area. There's cars coming and going. There's a public library across the street. There's a post office, which is where I parked at, which is directly across the street from where the shooter was staked out. And this is a very busy road. Now, again, this is during the week. The incident happened on Sunday, but even on the weekends, this is very, very busy, and it is hot. You know, it is, oh man, so hot and so much humidity. I'm sweating. I've only been out here a few minutes, and this shooter was out here from 1:59 a.m. You imagine? Right. How did he know Trump was going to be here, right? The golf game wasn't on Trump's schedule. No one knew about it, but he knew to be here at 1:59 a.m. And he stayed here till around 1:30 p.m. And they got all that information from pinging his location off his phone after they arrested him. And it is hot, I tell you. I'm sweating just walking a short distance from my car to here. I couldn't imagine being staked out here for almost 12 hours. Right here is where the gunman was waiting from 1:59 a.m. until about 1:30 in the afternoon when the shots started going off. Now, it's a very wooded area, and it's a hedge, but it's a thick hedge, and these are big hedges. You can see there is room for someone to be back there, but not only can I see through there a little bit, I can hear people talking on the other side at the golf course. So the idea that this guy was here that long and no one noticed him is hard to believe, because anyone who came by here would see that he was in there. In fact, I could see people walking on the other side with golf clubs, golf carts, and everything else going by. It just blows my mind that no one saw the guy. This is how I found the location. And I watched the local news footage, and they showed the investigators from the FBI going back and forth in the roped-off area, which they've totally cleaned up now. And you wouldn't know which one it was by just driving by and looking. But what I did is I looked at the local news footage. I saw this sewer drain, and I was able to identify this one palm tree that has all of these white spots on it, and then it's one down from there. between these two, and that's how you can tell where he was. But you would not know that there was a major federal investigation here. They have completely cleaned up everything. There's no crime scene tape, no marks, nothing. So you have to do a little bit of detective work to track down where the shooter was. President Trump has told us several times, including at his rally in New York, how this assassin was caught. A woman was driving by and saw him running across the street. Now, that was after the shots were fired. So we don't know if she heard the shots or not, but she saw him, and this is according to President Trump, she saw him run across the street, and this very brave woman followed him. She thought he was so suspicious, she followed him to his car. She took out her phone. She took a photograph of his car so his car, make and model could be identified. Got a picture of his license plate, which they used to track him down. So this is what's across the street. This is a post office parking lot for employees. That's the post office over there. And up the street is a mobile gas station and a 7-Eleven. I find it hard to believe that he had his car parked there for that long at a mobile gas station or a 7-Eleven. He'd be afraid, they're honking at my MAGA hat. He'd be afraid that his car was going to be towed. So he'd want to park his car in a place where he would not think it would be towed, so it would be there for his getaway. So I'm guessing he's parked at the parking lot at the post office, which is where I'm parked. So think about this. This scumbag is behind here. He stuck the tip of his rifle through the chain link fence back there. Secret Service agent saw him, pulled his weapon, and fired at him, and he ran like a bat out of hell across the street. And you can see it's non-stop traffic here. So I'll wait for the traffic to clear, and then we'll head over there. So here we go. So he's running. And it's hard just to run. There's so many cars coming. I have to wait for cars. He's running across here at full speed in his pink t-shirt. He doesn't know it. But he has this woman on his tail who follows him over here. And this is the first entrance to the parking lot. So my guess is he ran through here. Remember, this is a Sunday, so this post office would be closed, and yet this brave woman still followed the assassin because she knew something was up with this guy. We don't know yet because at the time that I'm making this video, we haven't heard from the witness. So we don't know what got her suspicious yet. We don't know exactly where she followed him. We don't know exactly where he was parked yet. But this is the closest parking lot, and it's a big one. And if you're an assassin, you're going to want to park your car somewhere where you know it is going to be. And I don't see any tow away car signs here. At the 7-Eleven and the Mobile, that wouldn't be allowed. So she chased him somewhere into this parking lot and stopped behind his vehicle, President Trump said. Think about that. She stopped behind his vehicle and got a picture of it and his license plate. Who would do that? Not many people would do that. But thankfully she did, because if she didn't, this is a very big post office, they may not have gotten the guy. See, I don't think that was supposed to happen. I think he and the plotters thought that he was home free. And the sheriff in Martin County, which is where he was arrested, off of I-95, said that he thought that he had gotten away with it, that he was not driving at a high rate of speed, that he was driving normal speed with the traffic. Those hedges over there and those palm trees, that's the Trump golf course. Okay, I'm directly across the street in the parking lot, and this is my map. So you can see Summit Boulevard, and then the golf course. You can see the lakes. So I'm going to take the escape route of the assassin, which was I-95 and then north. And they got him at mile marker 112, according to the sheriff of Martin County. So that's where I'm going. Mile marker 112 on I-95. So the woman comes behind him. He doesn't know it. She's got his picture. She's got his license plate. Now she's looking for a sheriff's deputy. Now remember, shots have been fired by the Secret Service. He knows they got him. He left his bags behind with the ceramic tile. He left his rifle behind. And now he heads to I-95. Why he went to I-95 North, we don't know yet. Was that part of the plan? This is Summit Boulevard and Congress Avenue. I'm going to turn left on Summit. This is the fastest route to get on I-95. Right here is where I was standing, the Trump International Golf Club sign. Now, according to the sheriff, he was driving with traffic. Sheriff of Martin County said he thought he got away with it. I wonder if he got stopped at this light, and if he did he stop? And was he nervous? Now, if he would have run this light, I don't see any red light cameras here. So they would not have gotten him if he would have run this light on a traffic cam. Okay, we got the green light. Now this area, if you're not a local, it's not so easy to get around here. And he is not a local. You can see it's all construction over here. There's the Trump golf course. We're just south of the Palm Beach International Airport, which is where Trump Force One lands and parks. The president is in New York today. He's not here. Okay, so we take Congress to Southern Boulevard. And Southern Boulevard will take us to I-95. It's a little confusing here. It says to go this way. But this is the route he took because he took I-95 north. There it is. North I-95, ramp only. Okay, here we go. All the reports showed that at the time of the shooting by the Secret Service, when he hit the road, the traffic was heavy. Look at this. I just got stopped by another light. Did he get stopped by these lights? Right over here is I-95. That's the southbound exit to Southern Boulevard. The only thing we know is where he went, and the Martin County Sheriff said that he thought he had gotten away. He was driving at a normal rate of speed. So to me, he probably meant to go north, but we don't know yet for sure. Now that road right there will take you directly to Mar-a-Lago. If I had not turned left and just went straight, I would have been at Mar-a-Lago in a few minutes. Okay, this is the I-95 ramp that the assassin got on to make his getaway. And I'll take a look at what mile marker is here so I can gauge how far I've got to go. Here we are. Okay, here we go. We are driving the route of the attempted assassin on I-95 northbound. I'm driving at the speed of traffic, like the sheriff said. I'm not passing, I'm just in the lane, and I'm keeping up with the flow of traffic. We don't know what lane he was in. He could have gotten in the center lane and tried to blend in, but my guess is he would get into the left lane and go with the flow of traffic like I'm doing to get out of here, but also do it in a casual way. Okay, mile marker 71. So we got a ways to go. This is the exit for Stuart, Florida. In 2 miles, exit 101. So they got him north of Stuart. The sheriff of Palm Beach County said that they got his license plate off a license plate reader when he crossed the county line. So he's still casually driving like he thought he got away with it. Little did he know the cops were on I-95 looking for him. And they had the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office helicopter flying overhead looking for the vehicle too. We are 5 miles away from where the police got the assassin. About 4 miles away from mile marker 112, and I just hit this traffic jam, which really surprised me. Normally, a traffic jam like this would drive me nuts. But if it continues, it'll make it a lot easier for me to pull off of I-95 so that I can document where they got this scumbag. And you can see on the map there is nothing here. Just empty Florida land. All right, we are 2 miles away from where they got mile marker 111. We're 3 miles south of Port St. Lucie, Florida. And there it is, mile marker 112. I've got my hazards on, and there's a highway patrol driving by. 3 of them. Flood of cars to go by. Actually, I'm going to get out on the passenger side. Oh, got to be careful. A big anthill right there. Here we go. I just got out of the car on the passenger side, which I think will be a little easier. And safer. Getting back on the road is not going to be that easy. So this is where they finally got him. There's the sign. And I recognize these trees from all the body cam footage and everything. So here it is. Mile marker 112. Where they got the scumbag. There's my car. Absolutely amazing. He got this far. They had him boxed in and got him. If you're new to my channel, my name's Brian Craig, and this is where MAGA comes to talk. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video. And if you're new, subscribe. My name's Brian. I'll see you next time.